The bird with the golden feather? Once upon a time, in a peaceful village surrounded by rolling green hills and a shimmering lake, there existed an ancient legend of a magical bird whose single golden feather was said to bestow prosperity and wisdom on the one whose heart was pure. In that village lived a humble farmer named Leander, known far and wide for his gentle spirit and kind deeds. Although his fields were modest and his home simple, Leander's heart was generous, and he always sought to help his neighbors even when times were hard. Every evening by the flickering light of a modest lamp, Leander would sit with the village elders and listen to the old tales. They spoke of a wondrous bird, a creature that appeared only once in 100 years near the old willow tree in the enchanted forest. The bird, resplendent in hues of midnight and dawn, bore a single feather of pure, glowing gold. The legend said that if a person with a kind and selfless heart found that feather, it would guide them to a life of abundant blessings and wisdom. As fate would have it, that very spring, the village was stricken by a terrible drought. The fields lay barren, the streams ran dry, and despair began to creep into every home. Hearing the elders' murmurs about the golden feather, Leander resolved to seek the magical bird and its wondrous gift, not for his own gain, but to help restore hope and fertility to his suffering village. One misty morning, with the sky tinted in soft pastels and the forest whispering secrets, Leander set off on his quest. The forest was an ancient labyrinth of towering trees, winding trails, and hidden clearings. Every step felt both daunting and filled with promise. Guided by the tales of old and the urging of his hopeful heart, Leander wandered deeper into the forest until he came upon a clearing bathed in a gentle, golden light. There, amid a grove of ancient willows, he saw a sight that took his breath away. A beautiful bird with silken feathers the color of twilight, and upon one of its wings, a single, resplendent golden feather shimmered as if it held a piece of the sun itself. The bird regarded Leander with knowing, gentle eyes, and in a voice as soft as the rustle of leaves, it spoke. "Brave and kind-hearted one, your journey has been long, and your heart pure. This golden feather is not merely a token of fortune. It is a symbol of the deep truths of nature and the rewards of selfless care. Use it wisely, and it shall guide you in bringing prosperity and harmony to your people." With reverence, Leander carefully accepted the golden feather. In that sacred moment, he felt its warmth spread through his very soul, a quiet promise that all would be well. With the feather safely tucked away, Leander began the long journey back to his village. As he retraced his steps along the forest's winding paths, the air seemed to grow richer, the sounds of nature more vibrant, as if the forest itself celebrated his success. When Leander returned, the change in the village was almost immediate. Over the following days, gentle rains began to fall from the clouds, soft and nourishing. The parched earth drank deeply, and soon, tiny green shoots began to break through the soil, hinting at a renewal of life. The villagers, who had once despaired, saw this miraculous transformation as a sign of hope. They marveled at the abundant harvests that followed, the rich, fertile soil that yielded bountiful crops, and the restored clarity of the village's small lake. Yet, the true magic of the golden feather revealed itself not in wealth or riches alone, but in the wisdom it imparted. Leander, guided by the feather's gentle glow, began to counsel his neighbors, urging them to work together, care for one another, and respect the natural world. He spoke of the delicate balance of life and the importance of nurturing both the land and the hearts of its people. His words, humble yet profound, resonated throughout the village, inspiring a spirit of unity and mutual respect that spread far and wide. As the seasons passed, the legend of the golden feather became a cherished tale in the village, A reminder that true prosperity is born not from selfish gain, but from the goodness of one's heart and the willingness to share one's blessings with others. Though the magical bird was rarely seen again, the feather's legacy lived on in every abundant harvest, in every act of kindness, and in every moment when the villagers chose to look after one another. And so, the story of the bird with the golden feather was told and retold, a timeless fable that illuminated the simple truth that the most valuable treasure in life is not measured by gold or wealth, but by the love, generosity, and wisdom we share with the world. Moral of the story *. The bird with the golden feather teaches us that true abundance and prosperity come from a generous and kind heart. When we act selflessly and care for the world around us, we unlock blessings that enrich not only our lives but also the lives of those we touch. Embrace your uniqueness, share your gifts freely, and remember that real treasure is found in the light of compassion and the spirit of unity.